Good morning. Welcome to your 10 a.m. daily weather briefing. We have some low clouds that have built in the region this morning since the 8:15 briefing and sitting with a broken deck around 2,000 feet. Otherwise, some warm and humid conditions out there this morning, and wind's still light, fairly light at the moment. It's out of the south at about 8 knots. Temperatures around 83 to 84 degrees. If you look at the current surface analysis from this morning, we do have a surface trough off to our west. Otherwise, we're pretty much dominated by a surface high pressure as well as upper level ridge that is over the area. Should keep things fairly dry and any kind of convection suppressed for the day. We do have that frontal boundary well off to the west northwest over the Great Lakes with some shower activity that will be pushing into our area as we get into Wednesday evening and pushing through the area during the day on Thursday, bringing us our next most significant chance for our next best chance for seeing some showers and thunderstorms in the area. If we look at the upper level winds from this morning's balloon sounding, we can tell that upper level ridge is over the area with those weaker winds in the upper levels. Starting off out of the southwest to south-southwest near the surface with a peak wind at 1,000 feet of 21 knots, and then becoming west-southwest to southwest as we go up through the column. As you can see, becoming fairly light with just 3 to 4 knots, 20 to 25,000 feet. Otherwise, the freezing level is at 14,600 feet. Looking at the current visible satellite, we can see that cumulus field that's built over the region since this morning's briefing. So we will be contending with those as we go throughout the day, but not expecting any showers or storms associated with those clouds. Otherwise, you can see the wind's fairly light throughout the region as well. Looking at short-term high-resolution model as we go throughout the day today, again, we'll just be dealing with those clouds for the most part. Very slight chance of seeing a brief shower pop up in the region, but for the most part, that would be well off to the west, and those surface high and upper level ridge should help to suppress any significant activity. And as we go through the evening hours, we'll have this very slight chance of some showers making it across the bay. Looks to be well to the north of the Wallops area, though, and that will be during the mid-morning hours, just before sunrise on Tuesday. Otherwise, we'll start off partly cloudy and mostly clear for our Tuesday, with things warming up quite a bit, being a hot and humid day for Tuesday. Likely see some high heat indices for our Tuesday as well, but expecting things to remain dry, looking to stay dry for the Rocksat launch window, and then as we go into the evening hours, we'll have a slight chance of seeing a few isolated showers move through, likely after that launch window closes, and then clear out of here as we get into our Wednesday. And if we zoom out and look at the long-term forecast, as we get into our Wednesday, we'll see that an upper-level trough start building into the region, and along with that surface front will bring us a chance for some showers and thunderstorm activity as we go into Wednesday evening and into the overnight hours. And as that trough continues to dig into the eastern part of the country, it could keep things somewhat disturbed for the Thursday time frame, with keeping the chance of a few showers and storms in the area for Thursday. And as we go into Thursday evening, we should see those, as that trough continues to dig, it should push that activity off to our southeast, and things should clear out with some relief from the humidity and possibly some cooler temperatures becoming more seasonable as we approach the end of the week and into the weekend. Expecting things at the moment look to be mostly dry with some pleasant or seasonable conditions for the weekend. So if we take a look at the 24-hour weather risk chart, green across the board for today. We do have a yellow for the heat index values at or above 100 after we get past the noon hour, but that is looking less likely, looking to stay below that 100 degree heat index value. Otherwise, things should be partly cloudy as we go throughout the day, expecting a high in the upper 80s of 89. We'll see the winds pick up a little bit as we go throughout the day out of the south-southwest, becoming more southerly as we get later in the day. Around 9 to 14 knots, could see some gusts up to 18 to 20 knots during the afternoon. And then we'll see those become less gusty as we go through the overnight hours, becoming south-southwesterly, 8 to 13 knots, with the temperature not cooling off too much, just down to a low of 77 for our morning on Tuesday. And again, very slight change of that shower in the area. It looks to be well north of the Wallops area during the morning hours on Tuesday. Otherwise, tides are just slightly below normal. And if we look at the next couple of days, Tuesday, another mostly sunny to partly cloudy day, more on the hot and humid side with increase in humidity and hotter temperatures, expecting a high around 93. Be slightly breezy for our Tuesday and have a very slight chance of a pop-up shower thunderstorm in the area, but that is not looking too likely, so we are green across the board for weather risk. And as we get into Tuesday evening, we'll have partly mostly cloudy skies, warm and humid, and then we'll have that slight chance of an isolated shower passing through the area again during the late evening into the overnight hours, expecting a low of 78. We are yellow for precip and lightning with that risk of an isolated shower. And as we get into Wednesday, we'll start off partly to mostly cloudy. Things should be dry initially. Another hot and humid day. We'll have heat index values up near 100 degrees. And then we'll have that chance of scattered showers and thunderstorms moving into the area as that front moves through the area later in the afternoon into the evening, expecting a high of 91, and then we do have that yellow for precip and lightning with those scattered showers and storms becoming possible later in the day. Looking at the extended forecast, again, we can see some disturbed weather lingering around for our Thursday. Not quite clear the coverage with those showers and storms at the moment, but keeping things somewhat disturbed for Thursday. We're expecting a high of 87, so a little bit cooler. And then as we go into Friday, we're expecting a low of 70, and as we get into Friday, a high of 85, which is right about on par for average temperature for this time of year. Partly cloudy conditions. We'll see that humidity drop as well. Going into the weekend, expecting lows in the mid-60s with temperatures at or below average for this time of year, around 82 to 83 for Saturday and Sunday. Otherwise, partly cloudy for those days as well, and things at the moment look to be dry for our weekend. Well, that will wrap up our 10 a.m. daily weather briefing. We'll be back again tomorrow at 8:15. Enjoy the rest of your day.